Pinagdahit sa Diyos sa tananog sa tanang kabuhatan. So I will be having a recorded discussion for our topic in AYAP for pre-final. So allow me to share my screen. So for pre-final, our topic will be all about developing concepts. So for midterm, you were able to create critic paper, and now the next topic is about concept paper. Now, in developing a concept paper, the first thing or the first way that you can make a concept is through definition. So what do we do when we define? So of course, when we define a word or a term, you have to provide the meaning. So it's a statement of the meaning of a term. And different definitions are very essential in schoolwork as they serve as a frame of reference for discussion. For instance, concepts in your respective subjects are understood because terms are used in a specific concept or process. So for example, you are having your science class and then your teacher or your next topic is about photosynthesis, the process in the photosynthesis. So before the teacher can be able to tell you what is the process, he or she needs to define what is photosynthesis first. So unsa pa di ay daan ang photosynthesis and then mo go on na din siya into more detailed discussion. And then for definition, we have three types, namely formal definition, informal definition, and extended definition. So what is formal definition? Formal sentence definitions include the term, class, and distinguishing features. So you have to remember class na ang formal definition, there are three parts. The term, class, and distinguishing features. So when we talk about term, this is the word to be defined. Unsa man ang word ni mo pangitaan og meaning munay term. Class is the group where the term belongs. So asa man nga grupo na belong ang term maunay class. And distinguishing features are the qualities that make the term unique. So class, when you group things, unsa man nimo sila pag-group based on their similarities or based on differences? Imo bang i-group ang mga butang na nagkalain-lain or imong i-group ang mga butang nga nagkapariha? So unsa man kini nga group, you will group them kay lahi-lahi sila or imo silang i-group kay parehas sila. So of course, you will group things if they are of the same, if they are the same, if they have similarities or commonalities. So that is class. Nita tawag asa siya nabilong, asa may kaparehas niya. And then after that one, we have to state the distinguishing features or what makes it unique or rare from all its group mates. So for example, this one term, a bicycle, class is a mode of transport. Distinguishing features, a bicycle is a mode of transport that has two wheels and is powered through the pedaling effort of the rider. So, unsa man ang word na atong gi-define diri? Yes, it is the bicycle. And then, what class man nga nabilong si bicycle? Yes, sa mode of transportation siya nabilong. And we have to remember that aside from bicycle, there are a lot of other modes of transportation. What are the other modes? So we have motorcycles, we have cars, we have trains, we have airplanes, ships, spaceships. So those are considered as mode of transportation. So muna iyang class ka grupo siya ni bicycle, kini si car, kini si spaceship, kini si airplane. And now, next step is we have to identify its distinguishing features or what makes it unique or different from other modes of transportation. So, si bicycle, unsa may nakapalahi niya sila in mode o na distinguishing features. So, what makes bicycle different? So, naadiri state nga, bicycle has two wheels. So, nakuan na to, na-chunk na siya, two wheels daw, na daw two wheels ang bicycle. But also, we have to remember na ang motorcycle is also a mode of transportation, dahil duha ra pud kaligid ang motorcycle. And so, kuan pa jud siya, specific. So, aside from bicycle is having two wheels, it is also powered through the pedaling effort of the rider. Kinahanglan siya effort magpedal-pedal si rider. So, mode of transportation, dayon duha kaligid. Nay duha ka ligid, then kinahanglan mag-pedal ang rider, wala nay lain. Di man na motor, bicycle na siya. So this is an example of formal definition. So there are three parts: term, class, and distinguishing features. Next is informal definition. So on the other hand, do not include distinguishing features. So kini si informal, ang only difference nila duha, si formal mag-state sa distinguishing features, but informal definition will not include the distinguishing features or what makes that term or that word different or unique. So for example here, a chair, this is our term, and then ang class is a piece of furniture. So a chair is a piece of furniture. You can see there is no distinguishing features. So vague siya or very broad because there are other furnitures. Dili raman chair ang makonsider na to a furniture. Tables can be considered as a furniture, di ba? But then wala may distinguishing feature nga gi-state sa informal na definition. So if you are to make if you are to make or give the distinguishing features of a chair, what are its distinguishing features? So may nakapalahi niya sa table, sa cabinets, and all other furnitures. So perhaps, di ba, we can say na a chair is a piece of furniture used for sitting. So wala na lain pa. There are no other furnitures na gamiton para makalingkod. Perhaps mulingkod mo sa lamisa, but that is not what tables are made for. Wala sila gihimo para lingkuran. So ang gihimo nga para lingkuran is only the chair. So this is an informal definition. No distinguishing features at all. Next, the last type is the extended definition. It is consists of lengthy texts that use different rhetorical patterns to show the meaning of a particular term or concept. Usually, extended definition essays or concept papers do not just define but describe, compare, and contrast, show cause and effect relationships to provide the reader a holistic definition of a term. So when we talk about extended definition, unlike formal and informal definition that is consists only of one sentence, extended definition is consist of lengthy text. It could consist of one paragraph or more. It can be an essay na gani because again, as I taught you, essay is consist of many paragraphs, not just one. Because if it is consist of only one paragraph, you cannot call that one an essay, but a paragraph only. So that is extended definition. Aside from defining, aside from giving the meaning of that certain term, you also can describe. You can also make comparison and contrast, and even you can show cause and effect. I believe that this is not the first time that you've heard this words, can you compare, contrast, and cause and effect? Because aside from AAP, these were taught to you in reading and writing during midterm. Diba? One of the methods of this course is the compare as well as contrast and cause and effect. Mga mga methods of this course ni sila, which can be used in extended definitions. Again, what do we do when we compare things? So yes, when we compare things, we have to look for similarities. So there is a common misconception that when we compare, we have to state for differences. Diba? When we hear a lot of people na, "Uy, ayaw sad ko i-compare sa iya ha. Oy, buutan man na siya ako kay kuan inana." Or, "Uy, ayaw i-compare siya sa iyang igsuon nga. Iyang igsuon buutan siya, dili." So, asa man ang compare, ana? Asa man pag-state the similarities, ana? You're not stating the similarities, you're stating the differences, and that is not called comparison, that is called contrast. So, you have to remember that comparison is stating of similarities and contrast is stating of differences. So, lahi na ha, compare similarities, contrast differences. Cause and effect. So, when we talk about cause and effect, I believe that you already know this one, even in junior high school and even in elementary years ninyo. Cause is the reason and the effect is the corresponding outcomes of that reason. So again, we can make use of these methods in extended definition, aside from giving the meaning of the term. So let's have here an example. This is quite long. Okay, so I cannot read because it is covered with this. So for a moment, let me read the extended definition. So here, friendship is a state of acquaintance between or among people characterized by strong band of shared concern and caring. In true friendship, the bond is mutually shared. This is if either one of two friends is involved in a difficulty, such as problems with failing courses at school, problems with parents at home, or even problems of a much more serious nature, the other friend will provide help, encouragement, concern, and perhaps even direct intervention. In Huckleberry Finn, for example, when Huck and Jim are traveling down the Mississippi, white men come to the raft looking for a runaway slave. Huck hides Jim and makes a deliberate decision to lie to the men, even though he believes he will go to jail hell for protecting and harboring a runaway slave. At other points in the novel, Jim helps Huck out of various difficulties and shows concern for his well-being. In Dickens' novel Great Expectations, on the other hand, Pip shows great devotion, even a kind of love for Estella. But Estella treats Pip very badly, letting him think she is fond of him, and then treating him with contempt. Pip and Stella do not share a true friendship. The bond of concern and caring is all at Pip's. Stella has none of it. So in this example class, what is the term that is being defined? What is the word na gi-define diri niya gitagaan og meaning? What is the term? The term or the word is friendship. So when we talk about friendship, what is friendship? According to the example that we have here, what is friendship? So friendship means a state of acquaintance between or among people characterized by a strong band of shared concern and caring. So we can say daw kuno na someone is a friend if if you have a strong bond and then you share common concern and caring. So you can evaluate your friends. Are your friends concerned and is caring to you? Because that is what is friendship according to the definition. If it's not, then perhaps you can rethink again or you can evaluate. And so, aside from defining what is friendship, what else did we do with the paragraph? So aside from defining na, the friendship is a state of acquaintance between or among people characterized by a strong bond of shared concern and caring. Again, shared concern and caring. So aside from defining what is friendship, what else? Sa pa man ang gigamit diri, what method was used? So, it uses the contrast method. Unsa man ang gi-contrast? Unsa man ang gi-differentiate nila? Sige. What things are being differentiated here? Yes, the two things that are being differentiated is the story in the Huckleberry Finn and the novel by Dickens, which is entitled Great Expectations. So, kini silang duha ang gi-contrast or gi-differentiate. So, what makes these two different from each other? So, their difference is that in the story Huckleberry Finn, the Huckleberry Finn story portrays true friendship between Huck and Jim. It was stated here that Huck helped Jim in times of difficulties, and in return, Jim also helped Huck in times of difficulties. So there is a shared concern and care in both of them. How about in the story or in the novel Great Expectations? So in the story Great Expectations, unlike Huckleberry Finn's story, in Great Expectations, the characters here do not share the same level of concern and care because Pip always shows devotion and great love to Estella, but Estella is not giving the same energy. So, as stated here, Pip and Estella do not share a true friendship. The bond of concern and caring is all Pip. So, one-sided lang daw siya. Stella has none of it. So, di-differentiate sila nga sa Huckleberry Finn. It portrays true friendship through thick and thin, whereas in the story Great Expectations, there is no friendship. Or, yes, the friendship is not mutual, you can say. There is no mutual concern and care between the two of them. So, again, as you can see here, aside from defining the word, we also gave examples and we even used contrast as method. So if you that's it for our topic, our first topic, which is all about definition. So if you have confusions and concerns, you can ask me through email or through messenger, or you can ask it during our face-to-face classes. Thank you so much for listening.